Hey y'all, it's Leslie with the Farmer's Pastor's Wife. Thank you for watching. We are going to make mini frittatas today. And these are like little bitty crustless quiches. We're going to make them so we can have them in the freezer. I'm going to separate them into like batches of 3 or 4 so we can freeze them and they can be great little breakfast on the go. So thanks for watching and come join me as we make mini frittatas. Guys, let me see if I can get y'all situated here. Maybe that'll do it. I never have my camera adjusted quite right, because as soon as you hit record it like comes up close or comes closer or whatever. But anyway, hang on, I got several things going on the stove here at one time, so I got a lot of cooking to do for y'all today, and I'm not prepared. I'm going to try to do several different videos, and I don't know if I can keep them all straight, but anyway, we'll figure it out. I'm looking for a knife right now. Going to I went to the grocery store today because I wanted to get all this stuff so I can make this video for you, and I didn't have quite everything I needed. And when I got to the grocery store, I realized I had not even combed my hair. Y'all, my mama would roll over in her grave if she knew, but she's not there. She's in heaven. And I don't think the Lord opened heaven to let her see that, because, you know, Scripture says there'll be no more sorrow. And if she'd have known I went to town without combing my hair, that would have brought her much sorrow. So I don't think she knows. Anyway, so what I'm going to make for you today is mini frittatas, which are like mini quiches, crustless. There's no crust, but it's little bitty quiches. And I'm going to put these in the freezer. I'm going to make them, put them in bags of like 3 maybe, put them in the freezer, and that way each morning before Isaac goes out to the farm, or Bryant goes to the farm, or I go to the farm, we can just grab a bag, heat them up, and that's our breakfast. So I'm going to chop up a few green onions. Now all these won't be in this recipe, but I have another recipe that I'm going to need them, so I'm going to go ahead and chop them. I'm just cutting the root ends off, and I've already washed them and took off that, you know, each one has kind of a little leaf that gets a little slimy, and so I have cut that off already, and I'm actually going to cut a little bit more of the white part off. This recipe, the frittata recipe, it really needs mainly the green, because you need a little bit of the onion flavor, but you also want the green to make it pretty. Because actually the recipe actually calls for parsley leaves, but I like a little onion flavor in my anything egg. I don't eat eggs, but I can eat these frittatas. I do like these, and I like boiled eggs. But when I eat eggs, I can eat an omelet. I can eat things that have like a lot of flavor to it. I don't like just scrambled eggs or fried eggs or anything like that. But if you put onion with it, salsa with it, sour cream, I can eat it. So I instead of the parsley, I choose to put green onions or scallions or whatever you call them. And so I use a lot of the green tops for the color. It gives the green flavor. You could probably use chives, but I just seem to always have green onions on hand. And I won't use, like I said, I'm not going to use all of this. I'm just going to use a portion of this, because I actually have 2 recipes that call for. And my eggs are at the ends. I'm going to use that as kind of a trash can. I'm gonna set the onions aside for a minute. I'm gonna see if I can bring you closer. You don't need to see me. I'm gonna bring y'all a little closer. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm gonna use 8 eggs. 8 large eggs. I think I got a shell with that one. That one didn't crack easy. You know, the cooking shows tell you to crack the eggs in a separate bowl one at a time, and it's for that very reason. But I can always see if a shell goes in there, so I just like that big piece that came off my thumb. Of course, that was a really big piece. That was easy to get out. No, that's it. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more to go. I think I had exactly 8 in my container here. All right. I'm gonna put a little salt and pepper. You know, they make one of those egg beater things that it's shaped a little different than a whisk, but it all looks like a whisk. I don't have one of those. I think I used to have one, but I never used it. I just always used my whisk. Alright, so to my eggs, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of milk. I'm going to give a little extra splash for good measure. I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. And you can use the, whoops. Actually, the fresh, you know, the actually grated cheese is probably better than this powdered stuff. But I use what I got. And don't worry about the chunks because you're going to break them up with the whisk. Oh my gosh, I just put a cup. Did y'all see that? I put a cup. I'm going to scoop a little bit out. Yep, this is cooking with the farm and pastor's wife. Always make mistakes. So I took a little bit out. I don't think I took quite a 1/2 cup out, but you know, Parmesan cheese makes everything delicious. So I'm not worried about it having a lot of Parmesan cheese in it. I think feta might be pretty good in here. I love feta cheese. Love it. Alright. So there's your 1/2 cup plus of Parmesan cheese. And I have a 9-ounce bag of bacon pieces. And I'm going to use only half the bag. And they usually put one of those fresh tasting packs in here, so I got to watch for that to fall out. You can use ham in this if you like ham. You can use ham. But I just happen to like the bacon. I'm going to put just a little bit more. And then I'm going to put my onions. And I'm just going to take kind of a handful. And I'm getting mostly the green. And you got to shake your whisk. And y'all, that is all there is to it. Now I'm going to preheat my oven to 375. I should have already done that. 375. And I'm going to get some spray, if I can find some. Y'all, I have been talking about cleaning out my cabinets and sorting my cabinets for months now, and I still haven't done it. Alright, I'm just going to take, this is my mini muffin tin, so I'm just going to take it, and it's kind of non-stick anyway, I think. It's a Pampered Chef, but I am going to spray it just a little bit. Alright, here we go. I'm going to see how pouring works. If pouring doesn't work, then we're going to spoon. Whoa, I overfilled that one. Let's see what I can do here. I may have too many onions in here, y'all. But that's okay. Ah, I overfilled that one. Good gracious, I may need to change this to a spoon. Oh, and y'all, the bacon's settling to the bottom, so be sure to stir. Yeah, I believe the spoon thing's gonna work better. Y'all, these are so good. They're gonna be extremely Parmesan-y cheesy. That's okay. Y'all, I never claimed to be the neatest person in the world. Okay. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. We're going to bake these off, and I have probably another muffin tin, or at least a half a muffin tin left. So as soon as that gets to... Well, you know what? I already have a muffin tin out here. Let's go ahead and fill it up too. That way I can get cleaned up. Yeah, I'm going to fill up this other muffin tin. I'll bring you back and show you what they look like. Okay, y'all. Well, here are the frittatas out of the oven. This is the second batch. Let you get a good look at those. They're just perfect little bite-sized pieces. Let's see. You can see the onion and the bacon. They're so good. They're so good. And I don't even like eggs, but I can eat them like this. So, I'm going to take these out. Here's the other, I made a plate of the other ones. I'm just kind of stacking them up. And I'm going to take little baggies and put them in. I don't know if I have any snack size bags. But anyway, I'm going to put maybe 4 in a bag. And we can just pop them out and eat them in the morning. Before we go work in the chicken houses. But anyway, here they are. They are so good. Hey y'all, here are my little snack bags of my frittatas. I got 4 in each one. And I'm going to put them in the freezer. And I don't have anything really to put them in. So I'm putting them in a mixing bowl. But yeah, we'll just come and grab out one of the bags. We can heat them in the microwave. Grab a piece of cantaloupe or watermelon or, I don't know, half Pop-Tart, a banana. I don't know, whatever we have. These are so elegant. They're easy, they're bite-sized, and they're very elegant. I put on a brunch for the seniors of our church one day, and I made the mini frittatas. I got the little bitty miniature biscuits. I made miniature biscuits, and I did 1 slice of bacon, 2 or 3 frittatas, the 2 biscuits, I think it was 2 pieces of bacon, and I did a wonderful fruit salad. I will have to show you the fruit salad sometime soon. It was delicious, and served every other place at the table. I had apple butter or I had grape jelly, and it was an elegant brunch. I decorated with just a clear glass piece with 1 hydrangea in it, and stuff I got at the dollar store. It was absolutely beautiful, and it was very elegant. And so right now these are for our farm days, which is not elegant. It's actually very rustic. So, but we're just going to grab them out of the freezer, heat them up in the microwave, and there's our breakfast on the go. So, I hope y'all make these. I hope you enjoy them, whether you do it for an elegant brunch or if you're just doing it for something to pop in your mouth and go. It works either way. So, I am done with the frittatas, and I guess I'm on to the next recipe in a little bit. So, I hope y'all enjoy this, and I hope you make